Sorry about that, everybody. My Streamlabs crashed. That is a medium demolisher. I gotta be careful not to get that one on my nerves. You may notice that there's some music on the whenever I on the demolishers. Interesting, it removed my app. You hide that, scratch the screen. There we go. Oops. Let's go antagonize it. I don't understand what it's doing right now. It is no longer pissy. I do not understand this. It's funny to hear the audio get messed up. I just realized this could be a medium demolisher. I should be a little more careful. There we go. Alright. Now for step 2 of my multi-step program. Five, so it's 10 there. Ah. I was like, oh, we must have reached the edge of what we have available. Nope, that's not it. No, I'm just a little daft. Let's also grab some more of those. Ooh, 3 of those. Nice, nice. That should be enough. Salutations. How do you do, Logic? Or should I say, Josh? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you can feel better.
I can't believe you would do such. It's okay. A lot of times when I first wake up in the morning,
Morning. Looks at time. 2 p.m. I'm joking.
12.
I'm just joshing ya.
I do definitely wake up early. I try to get up around.
Yeah, I get it. Let's grab 4 more of those, and... Very nice.
at this point.
Very nice.
I'm kind of done. It's literally just I need to go set up the breeding farm.
And then your mega base is complete.
Besides, like, some more decor placing, I haven't put down the lines. I wanted to, like, get it functioning since I have all of the, like, internal structures ready.
I get that.
Let's just go take a look. How's our electricity looking?
I wish there was a way I could temporarily remove certain researches from my technology list. So all these infinite researches wouldn't show up. Oh.
Oh, like, for, like, the actual technology tree.
Yeah.
Tech points.
Yeah.
I get you. You know, Ted,
On
there's
Factorio,
an
that
easy
is.
answer. Oh, okay, I see.
You thought I was talking about Power World, didn't you?
I did, and I was like, you know, there's a simple answer, and that's just to buy them. Just farm the points and then buy them. Easy.
True.
Bro, I swear. Windows keeps flagging fan control as malware, and I know that it's not. Actions needed in Microsoft Defender. Microsoft Defender antivirus found Trojan WinRing 32 and RF control fan. Please restart your device, bitch. Allow on device. I am just going to allow. I don't care. If fan control is the thing that takes down my fucking computer, then honestly, so fucking be it. I can't even be mad. Like, if that truly is the case, if that is what my life is, then fuck it. If a non-malicious piece of code that like tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of people use every single day, it is by far the best like fan control software out there. It's fucking free. Yeah, regular virus. That's just what the world is, you know.
Yep.
I'm one of those people who's very careful about safety, but only to a certain extent. I'm not gonna drive myself fucking crazy shooting for that. I will just. If it's good enough, it's good enough. There's only so much that one person can do.
Yep. Totally understandable. I would go poke that bear, but I'm a little bit iffy on doing that. Maybe if I had, like, aircraft or something, but I do not.
You're gonna go poke a bear with a fucking missile or something.
In essence, yes.
Indeed.
I'll be right back. More. Talking to myself. I was coming down the stairs and I was like, wait a minute, I don't need to close this door because my folks are heading out, so I'm not worried about any loud noises or anything from upstairs. Very nice.
No. Not. Not so much.
Now the demolisher down. Very. Now where is my miner? It's all the way down here. Can you navigate up here and chunk this out? It might not be able to find a path through this. Yep. That is what it is. That's a lot of power consumption. Oops. It's alright. It's very easy to fix. There we go. Make an extra, you know, 6 times 24 megawatts of power. Pretty easy to do. Ah, I have 16,000 iron ore remaining. That's not ideal.
Maybe not the most.
Considering that I started with like 600,000 or something? That was a medium demolisher. This is probably a small demolisher. I can't be certain of such things, so. Nice amount of space cleared out.
Give me 1 second, Ted.
Understandable. And that will allow us to avoid needing carbon to be made on site from now on, once we've got our space platform set up. What I can do with this is increase the speed of making more. So it can be relevant. Trust me. Tiny bit stupid of me. Just whatever. Hello, welcome back.
There was I was muted, I was talking. Basically, there was just a lot going on at once. Like 5 different people were like calling me and texting me and like trying to talk to me, and so I just could not handle it all going on at the exact same time. I'm not going to lie.
It's all good.
Yeah. I had to just leave for a little bit. Take a nice little break.
Yep. Nah, not a worry for anything. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand. No judgment here.
But now,
Welcome back.
Why, thank you. We have two options. Now that I have all of my pals in place, I can either go finish the tech tree, that way I can put all the best structures in place, or theoretically go and perform all of the skill traits and be better at the job. I think we'll just finish out the tech tree, just basic plumbing and all the Also, did I tell you that I was using Minimongs as my primary transporting palette?
You did not. I'm guessing because of their high speed.
Exactly. So basically, they don't walk very fast while they're carrying something, but the way that I have set up my base is that there's chests basically right next to every single one of everything that they can pick something up from. So they immediately move it from the place to the chest that's right next to it, and then they have the fastest walking speed, like going in between jobs. They have by far the fastest walking speed in the game. And so basically, instead of using like Anubis's, I bred these guys purely for speed. I put like Swift, Runner, Nimble on them because work speed doesn't increase transport like capacity, like how much they can carry.
Yeah.
So the main thing that is limiting them is how fast can they get in between floors to transport items in between, like how fast can they get in between different jobs on different floors.
Yeah.
So this way, they now just have an insane, like, watching them run around the base is so funny. They're so fucking fast. So much faster than me. Genuinely, so much faster than me. Sounds good. A little bit worried for a sec. Oh, my boyfriend made some loud pounding sound in the background, and I'm always worried like something happened to my brain.
Ah, understood. Hopefully everything is all good then.
Oh, yeah. My boyfriend just told me that it was him. I'm sure he just like knocked something over.
Ah, I get that, yeah.
The garlic salt was all stuck, apparently, Ted. So he had to put it all up.
Understood then.
So I would have to assume that everything is alright. Oh, pals without beds will get stressed. I swear, right? There's beds for you guys somewhere.
Nice. My rocket is ready. I need some more foundries. We should have... That sucks. Izzy's map editor died, whatever she was editing, and it did not save.
I know how much work she puts into those maps. I've watched her like make them from scratch before. Oh, I feel so bad. Ted, by the way, there's a thing called the interdimensional PAL storage. The main purpose is for sharing PALs between you and your guildmates. But something really important. It has 320 pages of storage. So theoretically, you can, if you're like constantly hitting like cap for PALs, you can literally just throw like 3/4 of your PALs into the dimensional storage, and then you just have so much storage now.
I see. That does sound quite effective.
It's very nice.
I didn't need that.
It's a cooking, boys. Pro tip, you don't want to build an entire base for research. You can literally just build like multiple at each base and then all the work that you have to do will contribute to the same.
I see.
Like I have like 5 Norman type bases at every base, but I really do not feel like moving them all. So I'm literally just gonna go place like 4 stations at every base. So all of my Norman times all. You guys are all different recipes. I've never given you medicine. You okay, Ted?
Just a yawn.
Makes sense. More chance to craft
Crafting speed of 19.2. For reference, a regular Mark II assembling machine has a crafting speed of 0.75.
Oh my god. So like a 25 times multiplier?
Yep.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, something around there.
I
25.6 to be precise. And it's still
was
not
close.
fast enough. I'm actually not producing enough of that.
Ted, I'm sorry. I'm actually really happy that my guest was like so close for some video.
Totally get that. I need some processing units.
There's an entire branch of math around being able to guesstimate effectively.
Yep, I get that.
So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent. I just find this to be really, really cool. Basically, there was this one scientist back during like the nuclear bomb when they were like testing it. Basically, what he would do is he would like hold some sheets of paper in his hand. He would hold like 50 sheets of paper, and he'd be like a distance away from the blast zone, to where there wouldn't be any radiation, but there would absolutely be a shock. And so basically, what he would do is he would use extraordinarily smart math to estimate an upper and lower bound for any problems. Like for this example, what he would do is he would use a bunch of different like information that he knew already about, like how big is the bomb, how far away am I from the bomb, and then he would do very quick calculations that were within an order of magnitude of 100 on the lower and the upper end, and then he would just estimate using that. Like basically, you reduce it down to easy math to do in your head, knowing that it's not going entirely accurate, but the purpose is not to have an accurate guess. The purpose is not to like make it be like I'm a calculator. The purpose is simply to get within an order of magnitude of the original, like he literally dropped those papers and he was able to guess how far they were going to blow. Like he was able to guess like the blast distance based off of just numbers that he knew and being able to do quick math. And I find ever since I heard that story, it made me want to be like him. Like I want to know so much about the world around me that like I could give an estimate for like, okay, this candle's gonna burn out in like 12 hours from now, something like that. Like I want to be able to like know enough about the world around me that I could make accurate guesstimations like that. I guess. I don't know.
I get
it's
that.
Just like it's a personal dream of mine.
I totally understand that. It's a really cool thing to be able to do.
Very much so. It takes an entire life of practice.
Alright, I need a new name for my next space platform. This one's again above the planet Vulcanus.
It's above the planet Vulcanus. Call it Hephaestus Station.
Alright.
That just feels the match.
Gotta make sure my spelling is correct. I'm pretty sure it's correct.
200 onions and 100 potatoes and 100 carrots.
Yep, I got it right. Faces station has been launched. Let's get those crushers up. Let's get those repair packs. We'll send half. Send some gun turrets up. Gonna need a furnace. Solar panels. And let's grab some batteries to be able to make a couple of accumulators.
Alright, Ted, I'm now back.
Welcome back again. So, I mean, that gives you lava, but you still can't craft with it unless you make the lava into the ores using calcite, and can't get calcite up there unless you've completed Gleba. So it doesn't really matter.
Going to go murder a bunch of random people, so that way I can go talk to you about it.
Of course, of course.
Smart does not necessarily mean fast. Just make 3 bounty
What's happening?
Oh, my boyfriend's just watching a video.
Ah. No, it's no worries. I was just curious. Sounded like a fun time.
He likes to watch videos. Very interesting.
Fair enough. No issue with that. Let's space these out by... Hello there.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Doing alright myself. Some friends and I are doing like a Magic the Gathering Monday thing now. Some of my friends who are like brand new Magic.
What format?
Commander.
Hey, I wasn't sure. You know, a lot of people play other formats. Like, I personally...
Weirdos.
Hey, don't do like that. I like modern, thank you very much. It reminds me of what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like. It makes me feel
Ew, Yu-Gi-Oh!
playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nah, I'm joking.
In the right way.
I'm just messing with you. I actually don't have any opinion on that, one way or the other.
But yeah, a couple of my friends who are newer to Magic, and then a couple of my friends who are like, you know, been playing it since forever. We're all getting together. We're gonna have like enough for like 2, maybe 3 pods every Monday.
Awesome. Glad to hear that for you.
Only thing is we're playing online.
What sim are you guys using? Tabletop?
Yep.
Conchase?
GTS.
Josh is disappointed. I can tell. I got
Listen,
Bloodbath.
people don't
One
know
sec, I got
the beauty
Bloodbath.
and the wonder.
Like, bravely badly.
Nobody knows how to play Constitution.
I mean, it's alright.
I would never use to again if I had a choice. I'm not gonna lie. I would never ever use tabletop to play
headset.
Why would I ever want to play like that?
Because it's fun.
I guess like for me,
Sorry,
like
everybody.
the fun of
I
like
am
card
back.
games comes from like I'm not saying that I'm always try hard, but I like to like lock in. I like to like care and like focus. And I don't like anything that makes it harder for me to interact with the system. Anything that would make it more difficult for me to obtain information or be able to play out my own game plan, so I might forget what my own plan is going to be because I'm lost in complexity of doing tasks that should be simple. Like, it's not that I don't see the plus side, it's just that for me as a player, there are no plus sides. Like, for other people, like, I'm sure, like, yeah, playing in VR for some people is really fun, but for me, I would just consider that to be a net negative. It would just take away from my experience, because it would be much more difficult to do things. That's just how I would look at things. Like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively for almost 8 years.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
It's literally different people have different perspectives on it. It doesn't mean that I'm right or that you're wrong. This is just the way that I think.
No, yeah, I get it. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some games, and I was like, you know what? I should build a new deck. And I built a little bit of a mean deck, but it's a fun.
Can't be as mean as mine. I'm sure you're.
I mean,
I play Ureni in bracket 3.
yeah, but still. No, I built a very fun mono black Zefrania deck.
Ooh, I love that version of Sephiroth. Don't get me wrong, I really like the Demir version. He's probably one of my favorite commanders of all time. Just because it's super consistent. Hey, most people are gonna be playing like at a table of 4. You're gonna have at least one player who's probably either doing token generation or they're just doing creature spam of some sort. So you're gonna be able to just kill like 12 things and make your Sephiroth 18/18, and then you're just gonna sit back and win the game with one-shots with commander damage. But there's something just so stupid and silly and ridiculous about just sitting there being like, okay, and now I'm gonna make everybody at the table sacrifice a creature, and now I'm gonna give somebody an emblem, and now they take 1 damage, and now I'm gonna kill my commander, and I'm gonna bring him back, and then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna give everybody like 7 emblems for every time a creature dies.
That's the way.
Like,
That's the way I built it. Was literally trying to get as many fucking emblems as possible.
that's how I build it as well. Not because it's good, but because it's funny. Like, truly just because it is
I one
hilarious.
time got 5 emblems in a single turn.
Oh my,
I
that
was
is
doing
beautiful.
I was doing some test hands and stuff like that. And I was like,
Makes
oh,
sense.
oh.
That makes me very happy to hear. 5 emblems in 1 turn. How much mana?
Well, does it help if I had Cabal coffers in play and a herb and
That makes,
some,
yeah, I mean, you are mono black. It makes sense that you have a lot.
Did I mention I had a Basumba and a Thespian stage?
So this is like the ultimate nuts to butts hand, I see.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, and a reliquary.
And a reliquary tower, of course.
No, but it was super fun because like I was like, oh, how do I built a lot of when this creature dies and comes back to the battlefield, like a lot of that. I think I went like 15 of those, right? So I was like, oh, pay 1 mana, put this on Sephiroth, cast the mono black flare, which has an additional cost to cast it. You can sacrifice a black creature. So you sacrifice Sephiroth, it comes back ETBs, you sack a creature, draw a card. Then the effect of the spell flare goes on, which is each opponent sacrifices a creature, which then instantly flips it.
That's.
And then I was like, okay, now I enchanted, or now I do another instant where if Sephi dies this turn, he comes back, and I get a treasure token. And then it's like, okay, cool. I cast this spell that's super fucking old. It's 3 mana, sack a creature. And it's an instant. You sack a creature and you create a number of 0/1 black instant creature tokens where it X that creature's power. So it's like, okay, cool. So I gave Sephi +2/+0 until end of turn, and when it dies, it comes back. So now I create 7 pests, bring Sephi back, ETB, sack a creature, and then Warren Soul Trader, sack all the tokens, and then gain a bunch of treasures, and flip Sephi, and then do it again.
One of my favorite things that it just says that this is the 4th time this is resolved this turn, so it doesn't be the same copy. You can literally just do shit like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill my own creature, but as long as he comes back before the 4th trigger resolves, he's there to see it, and therefore he will transform. Sorry.
It's just, and then literally, like, it was so funny. And I was like, oh, I need another sacrifice. Warren Soul Trader, sacrifice this, or pay a life, get a treasure. And Warren Soul Trader is so good at the deck, honestly. Sack a creature, pay a life,
Yes.
get a treasure.
Yes,
like, oh,
literally
great.
so nice.
Here, I'll just send you the deck list. I finished it not too long ago. I think you'll laugh at the name of the deck.
I built in right when Final Fantasy came out a couple of months ago.
Nice steel plates.
This is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like 90% my list. This literally is like 90% the exact same cards that I picked. I love that. I love that we genuinely are just thinking on the exact same fucking way.
I do want to
That's so
bring
good.
some foundries over, maybe some more, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to make
My
a thruster
friends.
as well. Yes, sorry.
I am going to head out for a moment. It might be a moment, I might be gone for a while. I'm gonna go check in on a friend of mine that's in DC on my server.
Understandable. I hope that you have a good time. Get the thruster in there. What else do we need? Like, technically you don't need much to be able to go through space. We're probably gonna need more platform.
They were just doing the Wordle.
That's the one that Kendra's in, right?
Yes. Yes. That server's been running for a very long time. It used to be a messenger group chat. We were all in the Discord, and school, and then we had this Discord server for a very long time.
Very nice.
Probably since like 2016, 2017. About 8-9 years. Somewhere in there.
That's awesome.
What's it called?
I'm gonna need some belts.
yeah.
Shoot, and some pipes.
Saying it before, Erebos is also fucking so good in the deck, because
Yes,
once
yes it is.
once you're at 2 emblems, it's like, cool, it's free. It's like every time a creature dies, just draw a card.
Which Erebos?
Black-hearted. It has
Yeah.
indestructible, blah blah blah. Whenever a creature you control dies, pay 2 life, draw a card. It doesn't say token, not token. It just says whenever it was a creature, which is why I'm like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
No, and I also love running a bunch of cards that replace other cards when they die, like Pawn of Ulamog and the enchantment Blight Mound. Like both of them are like when a non-token creature you control dies, this one summons a 1/1 pest, and this one summons a 0/1 spawn. So it's like, cool, I sacrifice a creature, I get 4 back. I also
sacrifice one of my zombies that has whenever you do a crime, you can bring it back to the battlefield for a black mana.
Yeah,
Those are my
put that
favorites,
one.
like Jin.
I didn't put any of those in. I ran a lot more cards that give my opponents creatures for fun. That way they always had something to sack. Like the Haunted Bone
That
Bird.
is very...
Haunted Bone Bird, 2 in a black with 6/2 menace, but when it TPs, you give up to 4 on my dogs. And then you also, when it dies, each opponent loses 3 life. So it's a 3 mana 6/2 with menace, which is great. Gives the opponent creatures. You can sack it, deal 3 to everyone, and then pick, and then get the 7. Ah! So.
I was right, I am gonna need more.
There were times where I didn't even have the cards to bring second attack when he dies, and what I ended up doing was I just sacrificed him anyway and just casted him again for his command attack. So I was like, hey, here we go.
That's as got it. If you ever need mushrooms, Ted, Sakurajima, there are these guys called shroomers, and they drop mushrooms.
Useful.
A lot of different powerful drops.
Oh wait, no, that can't work. So the like this.
Wood. I don't know why wood cutting needs mushrooms, but you know what? This is what God intended, so...
Oh, I forgot to set this to ice crushing. Oopsie. Technically, this space platform now works. It doesn't work well, but it does work.
Damn, PAL manuscripts already. Time to go murder some ruffians.
My bots are slow. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do to help that right at this moment. But I will try. I don't know what Izzy meant by that. It worries me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Just seems like a strange thing to say. Oh, that's one issue I didn't consider. I don't have a... I mean, technically it's only a length of that, but I should really be smart about this and do the proper timing. I think I need a constant combinator and a... latch, clocks, caulk, yes. Decider, that's the other one I need. We love circuit logic. We love circuit logic.
You love circuits. I also love circuits. I'm giving you shit.
No, seriously, they're cool.
You said my name. No, but like you said logic. You love circuits, comma.
I get you. I get you. My bad. I was a little. I was like, what are you on about? But I get you now. I get you now.
I just love messing with people. It's so fun.
What else do I send on this trip? Honestly, we're gonna need to shift this over one to be able to make the pipe work.
Did you say my name?
Nope, I didn't.
What name did you say?
I didn't say any, at the very least.
I heard my name. I heard my name.
Well, I assure you I don't know that, so...
Yeah, I do not know that either.
That's why I was confused.
One of us must have said it by accident.
Well, I know it's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, Izzy knows my name. Like, everyone said it at one point, but like, I heard it and I was like, you never called me by that name.
Yeah, because we don't know it.
I have absolutely zero clue what your real name is.
Not even... Oh.
Wes or Wesley.
Okay, now I do remember that Izzy does call you that, yes. But I still would not, like, think about calling you that off the top of my head. It just
I know,
wouldn't come to
but
mind.
I was like, I heard, hey Wesley, we have to move the pipes south or whatever. I'm like, what? I was like, what are you talking about?
No, bro, we gotta move those pipes.
Yeah,
You don't understand.
I do have to move the pipes to the south because they're currently in the way of me putting pumps in. See, because I need to use pumps in order to set up a timer for proper fuel usage, basically. We have no ice asteroids? Goddamn. Should have set up some productivity. Pumps. Alright. Let's set up the timer first. Pardon me. It's been a hot minute since I've set one of these up. So I might do...
Ted, I am too fast for my own good.
There we go. There we go. It's a pretty good amount of metallurgic science. That'll allow me to get stuff like cliff explosives, if I recall correctly. Wait, I think I can already make cliff explosives, can't I? I can! I forgot. I have a mod that changes that.
By the way,
Yeah.
random weird thing.
Hmm.
There's a
Random weird
card in
answer.
Magic. It's an old card. It's called Lifeline, right?
Okay.
It's a 5 mana artifact that says, let me get the oracle text. Whenever a creature dies, if another creature is on the battlefield, return the first card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever any creature dies, it comes back as long as there was another creature on the board when that creature died.
Yep. No, that doesn't say that. Whenever anyone's creature, that says return that creature from your graveyard.
Let me double check that.
Oh no,
Whenever
it has
a
errata
creature
to remove your graveyard. It works for all
Yeah,
players.
Yeah. So, the thing about the card is I was wondering how that would work, because I put it in my Zefrania. I have the Westvale and the land that sacrifice 9/7 flying, lifelink, indestructible haste.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Lifeline play, and I attacked with Sephiroth, and I sacrificed the land. Or the creature, because it was indestructible. I still sacrificed it.
Yeah.
It was a creature when it died.
Yes.
Even though it's a delayed trigger and it's no longer a creature in the graveyard, it apparently still remembers
So-
the card and the land comes
Yes.
back.
It does remember the
Cards
card,
remember the-
yes. Sorry.
Basically, there's a very consistent theme throughout the entire game where cards will keep a memory of their last known states. So basically, like cards like blink themselves out of existence. They won't go with the new, like let's say like after they blink, if something happens, like while they're in exile, like it's not not going to reference the in exile version. It's most likely going to reference the permanent version that was on the.
So
There's so many random actions. Ted, please go ahead.
no. Sorry, I just want to clarify something. So if you actually click on the Oracle text on Gatherer, it actually this actually is Oracle errata in such a way that your question is answered. It says whenever a creature dies, if another creature is on the battlefield, return the first card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So it clarifies card rather than creature. So it doesn't matter that it wasn't a creature in the graveyard, it was returned anyway. Apologies, go on, Josh.
No. I was just like, I did a massive bit of research about this, where, like, in general, like, there's a huge section of the rulings dedicated to cards' last known game states. When they're in places, like, moving to places, when they're, like, going between areas, they're not, like, a valid target there. So it has to reference the last, like, valid placement that it was at, which would then be, but there's a different reasoning. Like Ted explicitly said, there's an errata on the card, but even if there wasn't an errata, I would assume it would fall behind those rules where it's literally like, I was here, I haven't fully moved to this new place yet because cleanup hasn't fully happened, so effect still goes off.
Well, the problem is that typically, that I understand that, but this card in particular puts a delayed trigger on the card, and if it still said creature, it would not work.
What do you mean?
Because delayed triggers check to resolve when the trigger or is put on the stack. Certain cards, the delayed trigger doesn't like some delayed triggers can miss, which is weird because of timing and like other restrictions. I don't remember most of them, but I remember there are some that can miss.
I have Pathfinder in just a minute or two, by the way, just like everybody else.
Like for example, the new Toph card doesn't miss timing for some reason. I don't know how the wording is, but if Toph becomes an artifact with like liquid metal and you earth then Toph, you put the counters on it. And then there's a delayed trigger on Toph, where if they would be put to the graveyard or into exile, they come back into play. That's because Toph was an artifact which turned her into a even though the metal only turns them into an artifact until the end of the turn, Toph was still earthbound as a land, and even though now she's no longer an artifact and thus no longer a land, when she dies or goes to exile, she still comes back, because the wording of the delayed trigger doesn't say return the land, it says return the Toph.
Yes.
But if it said return that land to the battlefield, it wouldn't work, because it is not a land.
Yeah.
So it would, because the delayed trigger would go off while it is in exile or in the graveyard and see that it is not a land. But since it said card, it'll be like, oh, this is the card that comes back. It's trying to, kind of like how certain cards will be like, oh, I cast this targeting these two creatures, and I need to target exactly two creatures. Well, I'm going to blink the first one, and now both parts of the card will not resolve, because it has to target exactly two cards. And then, but other cards will be like, choose up to two creatures, and then if the first one gets blinked, then the other one still gets affected, because the clause of the card says up to two, not exactly two. It's like, okay. And then you resolve part of the effect, and it's like, there's always some weird thing that says another one.
I don't know the number of rules, but I think we're on to like subsection 3. And it starts at like 3.
they do have a lot of health, and my strength skill is ass right now. I only have 2 strength.
I suppose I should ask if everyone's alright with me streaming the game and all. Wanted to make...
Alright, well, time to do something stupid.
I don't really care.
That's nothing
I
new.
don't want to fight anyone in here, so we're just gonna roll out.
Mitchell.
Hey, we out. Oh, what am I stuck on? No.
Izzy, I think you lost the coin flip.
Oh, log. Alright, we're out.
He'll be alright. He'll come.
I didn't tell him.
Alright, we're out
we
at the
were playing
police
anyway.
station.
You didn't what?
She didn't...
What time we were playing.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Nah, it's not your fault. I mean, he should be awake by now. It's 3:30.
Yeah, I know.
He's the same time as me, and I've been awake for
So that's where I was.
7 hours, and I was awake last night too, and I was awake this morning.
But, oh, there's so many vents all over.
We're gonna wait for Mitchell. You guys go grab a drink.
I spent the morning screening walls.
Yeah, I would like to play this game with you guys when it is multiplayer, but that could be years away.
I mean, one-man dev team, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Looks very cool though.
That will
Very
take
intrigued.
At least 5 years.
Hopefully.
Which is half as much as time as it will take for Mitchell to get here.
Indeed.
He'll be here, settle down.
Now I just need to make sure I don't run into any bears. I had a Humvee blown up by a bear who just punched it to death.
Was it an infected bear?
No, it was just.
It's
straight
just
up
a straight bear. It's just like
Just tore my Humvee to pieces.
right to bear arms.
And die.
Okay. I want to go here. 'cause
You
it's
can't
a safe
stop
zone.
me.
My game is already lagging, so I'm gonna give it a restart while giving it a chance.
I'd rather not drive
I
through
didn't
the
even know you
forest, but
opened
the
it yet. I thought
alternative
we
is
were waiting.
driving on the roads, and this car does not have the health for me to drive on the roads right now. Since I have no vehicle repair kits.
Borden, while we wait. While we wait for
So we're just...
Mitchell.
Have you checked out this game that I mentioned previously, Midnight Walker tomorrow? Any interest?
I didn't get around to it yet.
Understandable. It's not out yet, but I think they're gonna have another playtest soon. Could be interesting, could be fun. Oh, the game's offline.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did
because
say I was
it's
restarting.
I did
Oh.
not hear you. I apologize. I am slightly deaf sometimes.
Wait, I think I'm just
Like
actually gonna...
zombies attacking.
I'm gonna try to confirm again.
Oh, they're all dead. Isn't that money?
Block in this game. Jesus, I forgot.
Chris Vector. And things. I do not have the money to sustain the ammo right now.
one more minute, then I'm starting the game, with or without him. It's almost 9 o'clock at night for me, so he should be awake by now. He's not. Whatever. I've also extended an invite further to Brooke so that she can...
It is very weird that they are not.
Well, no, it's not weird. Mitchell is a chronic depressive who's very fun to play games with, but until you build him up into a schedule, his damnable autism and ADHD and depression...
Bro sleeps like Tutankhamun.
I know.
He's like a pharaoh. He only arises on certain occasions.
That's what it feels like. But yes, I've invited Brooke to come play as well, as our 6th player. I wanted to get her in, but her and Kyle also do not have history in a good way. So, yeah.
Understandable.
The game is back up. Speed, I've given you a handle of the spacious pouch.
Wait, Kyle had it down.
Yes, I gave it to you.
I'm locked in, but I'm locked out of the build.
I lost my neck that I was riding.
You
You
can,
are locked out of the building. A sir decided to not engage in the fight.
you can,
Drive
you
with
can
the
hop
dog.
on me. I'm a bit of a marshal, so I'm a full marshal, but you know what I mean.
Jump through.
You can break the doors down. They don't look too sturdy. They're just made of wood. Otherwise, no.
By the way, I'm doing a bit of advertisement for you, Izzy. In case anyone sees my stream, I am actually specifying that it's a homebrew world by you that we're playing on, and
It'll be on sale soon.
yeah,
Once I
yeah.
sort out the intro.
yeah. So just trying to help out a little, you know.
Yeah, appreciate it. Alright.
The least I can do.
Well, I think the intro that I've made thus far has been mildly successful, despite the fact Kyle not joining in for the rest of it. But he said that the writing was pretty alright, so at least there's that. So I'm gonna get my dog out before we start. Give him another extra minute or two just to get the benefit of the doubt, and then we're starting. Because I need to get this out of the way.
I think we're cooked.
We got this.
We lost our main front line and heavy melee damage dealer.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks a lot, but it'll be alright.
All our healing is on cooldown and I'm out of spell slots.
Ah, it is not on cooldown. I'm on cooldown for treat wounds, but I do still have battle medicine up for you, and wait. Yeah, okay. So for you, myself, and for, no one outside, Asur. So, we do still have some battle medicine available, even if Speed does not have
Hear me
battle
out,
medicine.
I say. We just tactically retreat.
Well, the doors are locked, are they not? We can't get out.
We can break them down, as he said.
Okay. I'd be amenable to retreating then if
It
we
looks
have
like
the
they're
ability
big
to.
and open to me.
If we have the possibility of doing so, then yeah, I would be amenable to that. Regroup and rearm.
I say we just shut this fucking door and leave.
Y'all keep pinging Mitchell while I'm gone, by the way.
Will do.
Damn.
Has anybody tried calling him?
Izzy would, yeah, Izzy would be the person to do that. Let's... Got your ass.
Got he ass.
Sorry, there was a fly. It needed to die. I'm normally not violent towards insects and things, but it has been bothering me for the last day and a half, constantly. Because the door had to be opened up to be able to bring, OSB downstairs. It's so fucking annoying. And I felt a murderous rage.
Motherfucker does not own raid.
I have the ability to use such a thing, but I have a sensitive enough nasal cavity as it is. I do not need to accentuate that by spraying Raid in an indoor, unventilated space.
Why is it unventilated?
Because that's how the house was built. I didn't build it this way.
He chiseled it.
What the hell do you want from me, Speed?
Stone football. Stone football. Stone.
I just helped build the walls.
I'm gonna fist that guy. Okay.
Nothing new.
I'm gonna have to relink the notes because guess what? Guess what? We don't have a note taker now.
I will attempt whenever I can to be able to write them down. As long as my memory
I will
holds.
send us the mute of the party to write all the fucking notes. I'm pulling up the Google Doc right now.
When you ain't talking, you're listening. Clearly.
Well, Cosmo, make sure you write it in your color, or if you're the only note taker, then that's fine. You don't need to take it like
If-
a pile there. Just remember it's for
Also,
your...
I chose a
forgot
color at the
I'm
start.
immune to battle medicine and I'm the only frontline right now. I'm kind of cooked.
I am also a frontline.
The only other backup I have, I don't know if they can.
My AC is one lower than you, but I have nearly similar health, so...
Yeah, I don't even have max AC possible for this level.
Yeah.
I'm a frontliner.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just not a very
You're not fucking here, so I don't consider you.
Also, 24 HP.
But yeah, my only other frontliner is a swashbuckler. I don't know how much of a frontline that can be considered.
I mean, I could always respec if that would work, but I was quite interested in playing this character, ideally. But if it is required...
If you want a
You can reach back after we all die.
Yeah, yeah. You could play a commander if I have commander actually installed in there.
that's exactly what I was contemplating, was a commander, if I was going to do a frontliner.
You know, sounds kind of fun. I'd actually play that myself. Commander, do I have commander? I do have commander. I don't have commander dedication. Let's see.
I did flesh out this character quite a bit, but even then, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That's okay.
I'll have to edit it. Like,
If I was
commander
to be respecking, I would do a full respec. I would change like more than just that. Yeah.
Okay, well that's fair. I don't mind.
Especially if I was going to a front line.
So, who wants to give me a recap with what happened last session? You'll get 2 hero points for this one.
Alright. So, the last session, we went towards.
The horse boss.
Yes, we did finish off the knight, who was the lover or husband of the other knight. We handled that, gave the original knight the note. We passed on into the afterlife or what have you. I'm not sure what happens with that.
To fucking, what was the place? Hyperborea.
We moved up. We went through some paths, found some paths. Made our way to the manor. Came across a group of spiders.
Which I've decided that I want to violently intercourse them with my spikes.
Naoko here decided that it would be a fun idea to provoke said spiders. They turned out to be elite spiders. Naoko nearly died.
One of them was elite, the other...
Oh, at least one, yeah. We got no XP from that. It was a mistake. And then we made our way into the actual doors. We made our way past them and found our way into the this foyer. Well,
Yep, I'm updating the game. Don't worry, I'm just doing something.
understood.
As you are.
Upon entering this foyer, we found ourselves in the presence of some spectral creatures. They're friendly. Nice enough. Walked over to the kitchen. I saw that one of them was, rather, looking at me funny. So, I left the kitchen. Everyone else left the kitchen. We came up here. And, we found our way to this door. Jiggled open the door. And here we are. I think that's everything.
That is everything. You may have 2 hero points.
Appreciate it.
And there was also... did you mention
But unfortunately,
the
can I
table?
give? I don't believe I did. I didn't. Can I give somebody else my hero point? Because I already have an extra one from my recalling knowledge.
Cosmo, you get
Cosmo.
a hero point. Go up to 2, please.
I'm
Speed,
excluded.
yeah, Kyle's writing point.
Yeah, I would if I didn't have to restart VTT because it's just a widescreen permanently for some reason.
Well, yeah, it's because I needed to restart something. I needed to get my shared assets enabled.
Why did I have
I-
2 for some mysterious reason?
No clue.
A mysterious reason.
I'll remove that.
You might have had 2 from last session and never used them.
No, I used both pretty much at the start of the session.
Unsure then.
Let me know what you're all in then.
I have been in. I loaded in immediately, so.
So I'm gonna retroactively say that throughout the whole process.
I'm
of you
also
guys
still
going through
here.
the intro, you probably would have noticed a spectral clock that gets more and more visible in the sky as you approach the manor. And it's been ticking to hit 12 o'clock this entire time. But this is a retroactive change. Just because it's something I intended to do and mention at the start of the manor area, but I didn't.
Happens.
Um,
Understood.
So, as you guys all enter this room, you begin to hear very clearly this ticking in the sky coming from the air around you. And this guy
That's worrisome.
standing at the end of a set of stairs in a throne room, right beside a corpse on a table, is holding a pole with a noose run down it. He seems to be wearing Eastern wear, with a furred hat, but you can very clearly see around him a spectral aura, and he wordlessly conjures a noose out of the air as he looks at you and pulls it around his neck and yanks it with a snap, which causes a noose to summon out of nowhere into the air beside him.
That's not Daijobu.
No.
Rightfully not a fan of that. Cosmo discussed a tactical retreat. How are we feeling about that?
Considering Cosmo said they don't have healing, this might be the smart idea. I am also battle medicine immune. So...
You are, yes.
And I'm supposed to be the frontliner now. And we don't have... we're missing one person, and our other person is behind the locked door, so yes,
The clock in
get
the
the fuck
sky
out.
begins to sound off.
Also, we're still locked, as in lost.
My
then
name
that's
is
meant to be.
attention, man.
The hangman's turn begins.
Alright. I forgot.
He is going to stride. Give me a second. I need to set his
Izzy,
movement.
can I ask a
Yes.
strange question? Why does it say 23 beside my initiative number in the encounter tracker? It says 13 and then 23. Oh, okay.
That is hell.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's
Understood.
24. So.
Alright,
He's going
appreciate
to
it.
fly 20 feet. Let's take a little look. He's going to command the noose. It is going to gain 2 actions.
Wait, that's a summon.
Yes, he summoned it at the start of combat, actually. And it will hover towards you, following him, like a ghost right beside him. He is going to... He's going to finish another stride through the wall
Ah.
as he spectrally steps through it. This man smells nothing of but death.
So my plan to close the door
itself.
has failed.
Navara, your turn begins.
These doors are open, correct?
Yes. The ghosts in the middle of the room will turn to you all at once. Looks like she's upset the hangman. We'd better leave. And they will all scatter. Oh, no.
Roro! Scatter!
You may continue, Navarro.
It didn't attack me as I ran away, so I'm assuming I'm good to keep going.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Sir, your turn begins as the doors spectrally slam shut in unison. You were left out in the rain as you heard magic kind of pop off in the back end of the building. You didn't really get to see anything of what's happening, but you have a bad feeling.
Oh, I suppose I probably need to be in there, and the doors don't look too fortified.
You may strike them.
So
Or force them
I'm gonna
open.
whack the door.
Okay. You simply have to target yourself for the strike. Oh, 25. That's a total hit. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me damage. And with a burst of wood, the door comes opening with a very bit of ease from your chainsword. And you see no immediate threat, but you notice your teammates stand stuck back here. And in addition, the ghosts in the middle of the room have all but left and cleared space. Something is very wrong. Once again, a bell sounds off. You may continue your turn.
I will cast shield. And go into Arcane Cascade as well.
Cool. Lyrin, your turn begins, but the game isn't letting me do it. There we go.
Appreciate it. So, first things first, I'm going to devise a stratagem. In addition, I'm going to use that time to be able to recall knowledge. I should probably open up here.
All right.
Should
That
be
will
retreating, not gonna lie.
First, I'm
that
going
would
to
be
do.
occultism or religion. That is a failure. You learn nothing.
Okay.
If you
I clicked the recall knowledge macro. I don't know what that actually does, but
it rolls basically every skill you have targeting the monster, and that is a failure.
okay. And then I will apply my.
Oh!
I'm going to shoot it.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh.
That's a nat 20.
Shoot that bastard. See, we swing this.
I see a 1 and a 2. I am sad.
Oh. boy.
Damage is damage there.
And he will take some reduced damage, but he does take the hit.
That's interesting.
It's still
The hit
waiting
is not
for the
showing up.
fucking game to load.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought that was me.
Fix your servers. And he will only take 13 of that damage, taking 10 less
Damn.
in total. But he does take damage, and he doesn't seem uninjured by it as your bullet hole ricochets right through him. It leaves a lasting hole in his image, which only very slightly repairs.
Rat bastard. I'm going to headcanon that, oh my god, wow, I've lost Kyle's name. Landon. That Landon was, ripped over to this creature and disappeared as a result.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Landon from Milwaukee.
And then I'm gonna start sprinting away down to the. Alright, that is a full movement here. Do I stop? I still have another action. Do I reload here? Or do I keep moving?
Probably keep moving. I'll use a.
I say reload.
The thing is, I'm gonna be using a spell that will slow him down so we can escape easier.
Okay. I will continue to move then. I will move down beside Navara. And that will be the end of my
I
turn.
feel like we're on a time limit, so it's more just survival.
You will notice, that this creature is hovering slightly above the ground.
Okay, so it means that my.
I figured you were going to do the ice AoE. I'm just going to give you that now. Before you do that. Alright, end of your turn, Larry?
Yep. Apologies, I thought I said that.
No, you probably did. I wasn't listening though.
Let me think for a sec. It probably can't bleed, so that's out of the equation. I'm gonna do a one action. Give me a second. One action element blast. Reach melee. I should target before I roll that. I'm stupid. Give me a second. There we go. I roll.
We all have our moments, Speed.
I roll 5. I cry. I mean, it's average. Whatever. It takes no damage. I cry.
I want to say. Never mind. I won't say
I
anything.
have 50 movement, so I run all the way over here. Okay, I moved too far back. Give me a second. Let me take some of it back. I didn't know Navarra was over here. I'll move over here, actually, I think. Like this. There we go. This should be good.
End of your turn. Start of the hangman's turn. A bell plays once more. He is going to command a noose.
Yeah, on himself, preferably, please.
The whole gibbet moving and all.
It is a pole that is floating around in the air with a noose attached to it. It's just slightly less taller than you, but hovers above you. So it's just a pole with a noose, and it looks to be spectral. He is going to float directly up to you. No, okay. But that's all his actions. As you can see, he's quite slow.
Sorry, I'm texting and doing this. Like notes-wise.
I understand, you're good.
Try and demoralize him. Lures level for a 10.
It's a ghost, it's probably gonna be the intimidation immune for some reason.
No, that's mindless enemies.
Most ghosts aren't mindless. That will be a failure. He is now on cooldown to you.
Good try.
It's worth a shot. I don't know if it worked, though.
Sure. Draw me the cone. Yeah, don't use the example cone. They never work.
I don't
use
even
your
know if
tool-
it works.
Use the L-bend ruler at the top left of your screen. Yeah. And then measure it out again. And help you that. Do you mean to do it like a second?
Never mind, never mind.
You're taking it back? Okay.
He doesn't even reach. Why is it giving me Nikuko's spell list?
What?
Curious.
What is he going about, girl?
Check this out. This is what happens when I click the C.
When you click the what? Oh, give me a second. I can just fix that.
When I click the C command,
Yeah, give me a second. I can just fix that.
Technical difficulty.
There you go. Now you should be fine.
Nikuko would be a godsend right now, but it is not it. I do not have access to click my own character.
I don't know what you're on about, girlie. I don't
I have
know.
permissions now.
Yeah, you definitely should do. You have done for the entire
So it's when I
game
went
just
over to the
now.
measuring tool it fucked everything.
That's
Yes, you cannot
Yeah,
move when
you
you're in
always
your
have
measuring.
to click back onto the selection mode after you measure.
Oh, okay. That's a nat 20.
Very nice.
Anyone got Divine Lance?
Nope.
Nukuko
He
did.
will take 3 damage. Actually, no, he takes double that. And you'll see the darts almost kind of land in him, but they don't fully seem to embed within his body.
I think I
They just sorta
understand
stop
something.
and drop.
I think he has resistance to non-magical physical attacks 10, and that he has resistance to and it's halved for magical attacks.
You can always recall knowledge.
I
Sir,
tried.
I know
I
you tried.
failed.
Sir,
I'm sorry.
your turn begins. You hear your teammates
Failure.
fight, you did see something run by.
I have an option that I can do next turn.
Reminder that we're supposed to be running away from him. We cannot fight that.
I stride twice.
You're a lucky son of a
I'm
bitch.
very
aren't you?
I didn't know the door was open.
Yeah, I popped the door open. That's
Yeah,
why
I got-
attacked it.
It got broken open by a certain
My character wouldn't know it's in a blind spot.
violent magus.
Yeah. Shit damage, but it's damage.
It takes 1 damage.
Force is unresisted because it's force
It's
damage.
force
and
damage.
It's
nothing
force
to
damage. That's a
resist.
silly statement.
There we
I'll
go.
burn him down.
Go on.
Let me think for a sec. Injured. I suck at my magical attacks.
No point in trying to heal me right
Or
now.
rather, I have no magical attacks, so I should clarify. What is this like? Crap.
I'm pretty sure if the noose reaches anybody, it's gonna be very sad.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
I'm going to stride up here. I'm going to target him. I'm going to then, once again, devise a stratagem. I'm going to do a...
Why there specifically?
in case speed moves to the left in order to flank something else. In addition, this allows me to battle medicine you without moving, in case you need it.
So are we deciding to fight him then instead?
I think we can beat
I
him.
mean, look at his health bar. We only need a few good attacks in, especially if we can
Yeah,
get.
but we might get.
If we have any. Do we have any?
We don't really have a
vitality
place to
damage?
go.
I'm going to do my
Cosmo,
recall knowledge.
You have divine lance, by the way. Cantrip.
Nikuko does, not me.
Kuko.
Who's
That is
Nakuko?
a failure.
Who the hell
Okay.
is Nakuko?
I
wanna
will
know.
then once again attempt to recall knowledge using my with a +1 bonus. I can't see what the macro does, so you'll have to add the +1.
How are you getting a +1 bonus?
Skill stratagem. I said I'd do a skill stratagem.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
+1 to him. That's a success. Ask me a question.
Alright. Any weaknesses?
None.
Crap. Okay, for my last action... Okay, go on. Sorry. Oh yeah, you're gonna explain the
monster
character,
you are
yeah.
currently looking at is considered to be a extremely rare occurrence of an undead who delighted in its undead form. Of course, this is basically like a 2-stage undead. So in its life, it was a very cruel person. More than likely, either a murderer or someone that was put into death's row to some capacity or hung. Or a potentially strong warrior that was hung. When they died, they would arise as a zombie in some capacity. These zombies haven't been seen before, but it has been noted in a few journals from the past that they exist. This is the next step in this creature's undead lifespan, where it becomes a ghost when its zombified body is destroyed. It is called a hangman. They are known for summoning storms of nooses from the air and strangling whole cities alive, leaving nothing but corpses that hang from the sky.
How pleasant.
They are also known for their extraordinarily dangerous fire nooses, which is their weapon.
I'm getting some thresh vibes.
Okay. So, is that your last action, Larry?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. I have one more. Sorry, I was meaning to say that I wanted to ready an aid.
Okay. Ready an aid with what for what?
Using my occultism to be able to aid the next attack roll.
Okay.
To be able to actually, what are you guys planning? What are you guys planning